Well, this is probably the oddest setup I've ever had. Y'all have to forgive me for a few. So I actually fell asleep, and then when I woke up, I had to help my mother with trying to figure out why her computer wasn't working again for like the third time today. And here I am having a breakfast sandwich for dinner because I am too lazy to actually make something, and I don't want to be later than I already am. So yeah, that's the state of affairs here.
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's did what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Hmm?
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvass in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely.
Wait,
Anyway,
hold up.
while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Hang on. Mid? Oh my god, it is. Oh, that's great. That's great. We've got Sid's kid here now. Free Cities of Canva. Where's Canva located? Okay, southeast of the Dominican Republic. Alright. I mean, that's gonna be interesting.
Mid.
Let's keep this going.
You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her.
And of course.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Probably should have done silent.
You got my gill. Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
I'm gonna like this kid.
I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Make sure there's nothing I'm missing here. Yeah, Sid has a kid. And the name is... the name is something, I'll tell you that much.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it for a while.
Yeah, Mid's her name.
Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause.
So the thing that I haven't seen yet is who the mother
I
is.
know one stuck at
I don't
school.
even know if we ever
I've
find that
studied
out.
enough.
But I'm convinced, because of how she spoke, Martha's the mother, which means this kid's name is essentially Martha and Sid.
Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
Maybe it's mitosis. I mean,
What do you
then it'd
want
just
me
be
to
like a
do?
mini Sid.
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now.
This girl literally just showed up and already she's taking charge of the whole place. Getting to work. Yeah, right.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
And now we gotta go deal with the old prickly woman and our ever charming Blackthorn. Somehow the grizzled blacksmith is much more bubbly and happy than the old woman.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
God.
White as a sheet.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Blackthorn first. At least he'll be easier to understand.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
Yeah, it's gonna go over well.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Till I bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm already getting the feeling Mid's kind of like a menace to society. Where the hell's Torgal? He's usually back there with Karen.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Where the hell's that? Oh, that's all the way down. Alright. Yeah, if there's any like loud background noise that doesn't sound like it's a person in the house, it's probably gonna be a car on the street, because people just love to be drag racers down there. That and the window's partially open because it is hot in here. Seriously, I don't know why I'm always cursed with like the hottest room in the house.
Should be enough.
2 houses in a row.
How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
And now we're going on a trip to meet the woman who I'm fairly certain is Mid's mother, but let's not fucking discuss that. Man, level 30 looks good. Alright. So, Martha's Rest. Actually, now's a good time to check. Is there any, like, side quests available? Places we've been? So nice not having that eyesore there. And this place still looks like it's seen better days. It's just me and Torgal. Okay, we still got the dog. Which reminds me... Does that... Wait, do we have to be on, like... Oh. God damn it. I just... There we go. Why? What? Clive? Okay, we're not gonna... There we go.
Did you get so big?
There we go. That was the longest amount of time spent just to try to do one simple thing. Like I said, the game's not perfect yet.
Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there, then.
Okay, where exactly are we going? Okay, that's gonna be north. Kind of, is Torgal going to transform now every time he fights, or... You know, let's test that.
Time to fight.
Okay, so maybe not. Does make me wonder, though. Unless he's only going to do that if, like, it's a big fight, or time passes by. Like, I don't know what the mechanic is. But let's see what's what. Okay, 5 gil and 5 gil. That was just pitiful.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
thank you kindly.
Free service, killing a bunch of monsters. Same old, same old. And now, we're gonna have some fun with this.
This shouldn't take long. Get him!
Just kind of trying to do the whole... Oh, shit, okay. Really, a fence is gonna stop you?
This one.
And now a scarecrow. Is there anything that won't block the teleport? The hell's this?
Too slow. Over here. Yeah, sick 'em. Thanks, boy. Toggle, kill. Nice try. Sick 'em. Go, Toggle. Sick 'em. Nice try.
Yep. Nope. 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 Oh, you little bitch.
Get him. Too slow. This one. Over here.
Yeah, the audacity of some of these enemies is a little annoying. And then I get some free healing. This is going to take 10 years to charge up. And there we go.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Or it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Get my healing items restocked. But first, what do I have? 752. Telling you right now, this is the ability I absolutely loved in the demo. So that's getting an upgrade. Maybe I should have gone for Raging Fist. Can I retract that? Okay, yeah, no, let's upgrade this. And I just need a small handful for that. I guess I could go for Upheaval. What does Upheaval get? Extends precise execution window. Earth and Fury would also be nice. Judgment Bolt too, now that I think about it. Yeah, like, Rama's got some nice abilities, but its passive, like, its active skill kind of deal is not that great. It just takes so long to lock onto everything unless you have, like, multiple enemies coming at you from a distance. So, like, at range it's good. It does damage, but, like, I'm not a fan of that timer.
Litlins have been up to their old tricks again.
I'm sorry, it's just not great. The Garuda ability is good to knock an enemy down at the 50% margin for their stagger gauge, but ultimately that too is kind of useless just because it has such a small window to use it. And the abilities aren't really strong, so, you know.
Alright, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant! Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
I'm still convinced Martha's the mother, and nobody wants to admit it. In which case, it's all the more weird that her name would be Mid.
Let's see how Jill's faring.
Oh, for the love of... Why do I have 2 more quests? And why are 2 of them... Why is this one so close, too?
Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Okay, now let's try to get these side quests.
Look at the man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden. And we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential. And we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have will barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
So how few leaves do you have? And also, how big are the splinters?
Just tell me what
Like...
you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Okay, so there's that. And we gotta talk to Gav over by Harpocrates, so we'll take that other side quest there. So, Amber in Rosaria. Okay, Western's Ride in Rosaria, Hawk's Cry Cliff, North of Sorrow Eyes. Everywhere seems to be Rosaria, what the hell?
How are you doing? Here you go. Seen enough?
Okay, so no quest that I'm missing, that's good.
How may I help you today, Clive? All yours.
And then 75 more, we get a direwolf chest, okay. And then at 350 we can get
Best of luck out
more
there, Sid.
rewards. Alright, and the State of the Realm, because Vivian's
My
still
favorite pupil.
a presence.
What is it that you wish to
How
learn?
did we get Vivian here
One
anyway?
must understand one's place in the world.
Oh, what? Okay, Men of the Rock, Real Knights of Waloed. Right, because they came in, they saved his butt before we could do anything. That still seems a little weird, like, why are they here? Because, like, the Empire and the Republic, they're here having their battles, their skirmishes. And then over here, why would the Kingdom of Waloed just send their knights in on, like, just kind of blindly, you know? It seems a little odd.
Information
It just seems a little odd. Also, what the shit? Like, literally, puppy, wolf, hound, dog thing, and whatever this is. I just don't understand anymore what the hell's going on. It perplexes me at the same time. And of course, Joshua's alive. Most of the people we know are dead. At least they put dear old mother with the Empire. Alright, so let's see. 3 Harmonia.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. what risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I guess we're gonna have to go hunting then.
We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
Why does that sound familiar, and why does that sound important?
We'll track them down.
Yeah, nothing like the dog that just refuses to transform again. Oh, right, there's new stuff here. Crap.
Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her.
Okay. We'll restock, grab what we need.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Yeah, Karen.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
Clive. So, what'll it be?
Grindstone. Ooh.
No scratches, right? Should last you a good while.
Oh, I need another Earthen Fury. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to do that.
You can thank me later. And?
Alright, so I have better armor for the most part, and a new weapon. Kind of like that glow it's got to it. Okay, so there's nothing else here aside from the main quest, so let's go to... Oh. That could be a bit of a problem then. Now we'll head to Northreach, take care of this. Okay, so there's somewhere down there.
Slavers don't even...
God damn it, Torkel. That dog runs off more when I try to go for pets than it does when I don't. Woman, you're the one that wanted me to pet the dog so much, and now suddenly it's like, nah, let him do what he wants. Carriage looks like it's over there, but there's people over here. He wants to run free. Yeah, okay.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here.
Seriously, we're worried about goblins?
See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
I mean, I get that in big numbers they're pretty dangerous,
Follow
but...
the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough.
You mean that same carriage that's like slightly over the hills?
If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Okay, these are not Harry Potter goblins. These guys are barely tricky. They're more of a nuisance. It's a Gigas you gotta work with. Speak and you shall receive. There's a Gigas.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Did he just smack me out of that? You know what? Let's just charboil you real quick. Like I said, long wind-up time. Well, that worked. That worked better than I expected it to.
Who are you?
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Alright, that's one quest done. Where's the second one? It's all the way over here, right? Yep, there it is. Yeah, the side quests seem to be pretty bare bones, you know, they're basic kind of things. But they do sort of add to, like, the lore. Like, yeah, we know bears are treated like crap. That's a given. But it's like we're learning more about what's going on here.
For those herbs.
What are those? Wild raptor? Those are raptors. Okay, so now I've stepped into Jurassic Park. Let's see how they like this. Chocobos with mage. They do kind of look like that.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
Those are something.
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
I mean, like, look at it though. Kind of looks like a deformed chicken. Although, if I had to guess, the bones that's in the tail are definitely keeping it upright anyway. And now I'm turning into like a paleontologist. Yep, they got the sickle claw too. Okay, these are velociraptors on steroids. Can confirm. Good lord. That just seems like a whole set of problems I did not need to know existed. I mean, you have gremlins, goblins, whatever they're called. You have... Apparently there's an army of orcs somewhere, which I'm not looking forward to meeting that. Yeah, you got chocobos, giant scorpions, giant bugs. There's a lot.
Welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use.
Okay, you got yourself doubts. Come on.
Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Okay. Okay, so now we gotta go up here, hand that in. I'll deal with the Moogle some other time, at least for the time being.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I
You'll do fine. Talia trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Hey, now Eric is here. Now, if we could just get the mutt, this would be the perfect team up, I suppose.
I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life.
Yeah, this is the lore filler episode here.
Glory nor acclaim, and yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
And Clap kind of has a point. But the idea of a branding that is poisonous.
A patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't.
It's a bit much.
For helping me.
It's honestly a bit much.
I won't falter. Not again.
Okay, so we got that done. Let's move on with the main quest. And... actually, wait. Yeah, let's switch Garuda out for Titan. Actually, can I play... yeah, do that. And then put Titan third. So I'll have the block. Try to figure out like a combination of like what I want them to do and when.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet.
Alright, place your bets. What kind of bullshit are we about to find out about our damn dog? Because if my whole theory earlier in his playthrough was him being a dominant, that's gonna be fucking hysterical.
Something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
You're joking.
Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other
is the dominant of Fenrir.
Jill granted Torgal his powers.
What?
That's interesting.
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own.
Okay, so how does he use it?
Birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
All this Torgal praise in Canada has gone quiet in the chat.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Okay, can we get that, like, within context, please?
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
Not gonna lie, I did not expect that one sentence to be said like that, or at all. And Mid now has her own little workshop.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Where the hell am I supposed to go? Where's the exit in this place? Okay, we go this way. Yeah, I figured I'm not saving a time of that money. I mean, there's characters that set a precedent for the whole "I'll pay you back" or I owe you one. God, you know, if I ever play Fallout, bottle caps would actually be worth real money, and real money is worth nothing.
Hunt for Kupka.
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
So, are we just gonna stand here and wait?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
Who the hell's the guest? Who can make Otto that uneasy as a guest? Okay, so who's the guest, Otto? Wait.
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
How did he get... What?
Clive, my boy! Tub and cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Okay, yeah, like, Vivian's definitely an interesting character design, but... So we just get... Byron shows up and then we just cut to this? Alright.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us. Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
I'm pretty sure he just sat there like that with Mummy Dearest doing all the work.
Very good.
Okay, what's Dion thinking?
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what...
Okay, to explain, Emperor Sylvester here is the one that put his dick in crazy, so...
What worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
What is with this guy and the flower, like...
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Okay, so that's a thing. Oh boy, why, oh why, what is going on here?
If that is your wish, your Radiance.
Okay, so this might be getting a little bit loud in a second.
McGregor, forgive you.
Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. And I gotta double check that dog man is actually being serious about this.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
That's not good. Or maybe it is good.
Bella's tales were true.
Oh my god, he's actually listening to the crazy bitch.
You disappoint me, Dion.
She's manipulating you to put her kid on the throne so that your firstborn gets ousted. But now suddenly your most loyal son is going to betray you for nothing? Oh, Christ.
What Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Trying to get a straight answer out of a guy from California is probably the most difficult thing to do. Well, besides trying to get my nieces to sit still for 2 seconds when they're under the age of 10. Oh, if she doesn't die by the end of this, you'll be mad? No. If she doesn't die by the end of this, I am gonna be mad. I forget what my reasoning was before, and I said I was going to take away like a... Oh, wait, yeah, no, that kid and his dad, and I was going to take a star away from a 10 review. I'll take 2 stars off if I don't get to kill the bitch or she doesn't die. Like, if the mother lives or gets redeemed by the end of this, I am not... like, this game would be like an 8 at best.
My dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth.
Oh my god. Okay, so now I gotta check.
From the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was. Aye.
Okay, so...
Please, come inside, Uncle.
Frick me in the Alps, I gotta have to invite
you there?
the Californian. Son of a gun.
There are
Okay.
2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that
This will be
my
interesting.
nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kopka withdrew wounded from Rosalith.
I just had to shut the window.
Dealt the decisive blow.
It's gonna get hot in here quick, but
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
oh fuck, we're getting another history lesson.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly,
Possible.
Her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry.
Okay.
A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash.
So why the hell did they come
Safe
here?
to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why home to Drake's Fang? A place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough magics in the world to give him back what we took, so...
Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks
doesn't make sense, though.
And yawned by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast,
Vivian,
but for the desert.
cut to the chase, girl, because we're kind of being led here.
A party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat.
See, she says safe retreat, but man was punched, knocked out, and carried on the fist of one skinny dude. I don't see how any of this is making any sense. Why would Waloed want to save him?
It was the Walooders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw.
Now he speaks.
The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready.
Well, it's not like Jill's gonna be much company. She's currently in the infirmary.
And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Okay, so, now I gotta do some things real quick. Apparently this jackass wants to be a part of it so badly. And unplug that. There we go. Oh, wait, I forgot. Crap. Shoot. Mementos, I figure things out. Yep, I have no idea if K9's audio is included, but now he's talking. Proceed, dog. Canada, I have needed you to do a check for me. Can you hear the crazy man talking besides me? God damn it, why did I do this? Now I have commentary, but he can't really be commentated by. Great. Yeah, also it's like the year 870-something, I think. But it's supposed to be like a medieval world. Congratulations, K9.
You're not
Yeah.
going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on
Great.
the road, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Head.
It's only a design thing, K9. He's not actually related to Noct.
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn.
Yeah, so the problem, Canada, is that the Californian has joined the party and is currently watching the stream and me sharing my screen. But apparently he can't be heard by anybody else but me.
What about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Woman, you have no idea how timely that comment was, because he literally just said, does that make me the crazy voice in your head? Just as you type out, sucks to be you. Hate you both. Hate you both. And I gotta deal with Uncle Byron, and Gav gets to be happily waiting back here. Also, to whoever the fourth fucker is that keeps showing up and leaving, pick a side and stick to it.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart.
Oh wait, that means that you're gonna see the big fight that's coming up. Fuck all. Oh, what's Titan? He says, that's gonna be fun. Kenan, you know Final Fantasy has summons, right? No, one of them is Titan. Yeah, but it gets much better. They're not summons in this game. Well, you'll find out. You'll probably see what actually happens. Do not get in that submarine. What submarine? Woman, we're in the Middle Ages, in a desert. If we're getting in a sub, there's a problem. Yeah, so the blue stuff is actually like a fast travel point, K9. No. We're not getting in Titan. Hopefully we're gonna kill Titan. Okay, so if what's the point of you, K9, making commentary if they can't hear you? Yeah, fuck that. Include your audio or don't speak. Actually, better yet, include your... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Do I have to do everything for you, Mutt? And nobody on the other end of this is going to understand why at the hour and 12-minute marker I've been dealing with this. I'm tempted to go get a drink and come back and see what's what, but I'm concerned he'll figure it out and said who knows what. Oh, fuck this. I'm taking the chicken. Where's the chocobo?
Let's go.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins.
Why chocobo not sprinting?
It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
Okay, Uncle Byron, is this just going to be like a flashback kind of thing?
I'm not surprised.
Maybe his drumsticks are sore. That would be her drumsticks, thank you. But, yeah, no, I have no idea why.
But you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Alright, story time with Uncle Byron seems to be over. Wait a minute. I'm finding out things, because fuck all that. Yep, okay. I'm kind of glad that's not included in the auto, because that would be a little... I feel like the Canadian would have a field day with that one. Wait, share party audio? Message broadcast to capture friends party chat audio. Oh, is this a me thing I have to do? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Settings. Voice chat? I have no idea what I just hit. Wait. That's not it. Is it party? Game base? Party? Options? That? Voice chat settings, yeah, go there. Oh, God. Okay, hang on a second. I am. Okay, get a quick question. Is anything getting lost when I'm hitting these buttons, or am I just sitting here? That would probably be it. Okay, so I'm gonna hit a button. Yep, game just freezes. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm unsure. Can I? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, K9, kindly say something normal, not inappropriate, that won't get me banned or kicked from Twitch or YouTube. Please and thank you. Canada, kindly type out what food item he just said, please. This is going to be the longest wait for that. God damn it. I heard nothing. I said include party audio. Did I not? Yeah, include party audio. All video clips include trophy will include audio from the players and parties who allow their voice to be shared. Oh, wait, maybe you have to do it too. Well, I went to capture options. Oh, wait, maybe that's the wrong thing. Son of a bitch. Did I screw this up? I have no idea. Yep. Did that. Invite to game. Nope. Because apparently I need to allow it. You need to allow it. PlayStation 5 live streams, captures and broadcasts. Select broadcast, audio, voice chat audio. Broadcast your voice, allow you to capture your voice. And your commentator to be captured when you again clear. Have I clear save game recording menu? What the hell? Yeah, all thanks to K9, we're now taking like a half hour to do this. Screw it. K9 can't be heard. That's fine by me. And we wasted like 6 minutes on that. You already know people are gonna be pissed. How is the dog faster than the goddamn chicken?
She is. The good old Dalamil Inn.
Where the fuck are we?
Given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on.
No, I know we're in a desert, but like Dalamil Inn, it's like what the hell? They built an inn by an oasis or some shit? The set of the mummy. Nope, that's accurate. Oh, but I wonder, can I use the PlayStation app to change those settings? Torval?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stone here. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
I don't see Rick O'Connell, I'm gonna be mad. Well, if we run into a mummy buried in the sands, I'm blaming you, Canada. K9, you know we have a wolf. Why wouldn't we bring the best boy with us? If Wolf were here, I would tell her to her face that yes, we've replaced her with an actual good boy who will he will maim our enemies and transform into a demonic-looking thing. Which is fucking bad. It's not okay. Yeah, see, she also loves the puppers. She has told me to my face many times, the Canadian, mind you, that she's here for the dog, nothing else.
He only talks when his mouth's full. What do
Not you.
recommend?
Yeah.
Well, if you're after something
Torgal,
right,
best boy.
fine chocolate
Rest of
soup
us,
with
expendable.
lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then.
Woman, you told me last night when Jill was a little winded after a fight that you had a black dress ready and were prepared to cry and were expecting her funeral. But we're all heartbroken that the dog might have been injured. I think I'm just glad she missed the Garuda fight we had earlier in the playthrough. It was fake tears. Okay, that doesn't make it better. Wait a minute. How the f are they here? Better question, why are they here? Uh-oh. No, someone's about to be laid to rest, probably.
It is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who could better attend to your ills.
I would pronounce the name, but apparently my initial thought of its pronunciation would be wrong.
Camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
No, it's like Yote or some shit. Ask Joshua if he ever says his girlfriend's name.
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Canada, do you really want to make that comment knowing how our mother treats us in this game? That's the question, K9. I would hit the bush. Yeah, better to hit a plant that'll regrow itself back than to hit a car and possibly lose your life or somebody else's life that won't grow back. Alrighty then.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin.
Kanan, you know how much blood pops up in this stream?
Bloody idiot.
That'll be.
This is an M-rated Final Fantasy.
Let's get this down us.
K9 over here asking why it's for mature audiences.
You.
I mean, we did open up the game with like a dude getting crushed to death by a boulder.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Yep. Well, what is she gonna do?
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Yeah, I can help each of you find your way to the end of a sword.
We've got business in Canberra that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Buddy, it'll be a couple of minutes at best. Oh, now you're stuffing your face, Byron. What? What?
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
You did all that just to have a meal before we kick the table? Oh my god. Yep. Slaying all you.
The outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy. Just like that.
Nope. That was the wrong fucking thing. Alright, so Kanan's now in the chat, so now at least he can text chat. Okay, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound right. It's almost as bad as... Kanan's comment's almost as bad as Harpocrates talking about Torgal eating his nuts. Classy, Byron. Yep. Yep, he's still eating. Byron's like Robert Baratheon if Robert Baratheon wasn't a man whore, but he just focused on food. Yeah, okay, so the line was, Harpocrates said that Torgal's health was fine because he had the appetite of a behemoth. And he says, why, this very morning I found him with his face buried in my nuts. And it's like, yeah, out of context, that's god-awful. But,
Now's our chance.
Really? No, Joshua's just got some weird demon thing dudes trapped inside of him like these Naruto Uzumaki, which is killing him. Yote is his attendant / possible girlfriend, I guess. I mean, what else do you call a young woman that's your age and basically takes care of you when you're being an idiot royal? Yeah, no, Canada, he's been here the entire damn time. In a party with me, so like he's verbally talking to me, but then forgetting he can text talk to you, and you'd be a part of the jokes. Kanan, if you would have watched this from the beginning, you would see all the violence that happens. That was a feather of the phoenix. But how does he know which room to go to? Yeah, they're not bad guys, but for some reason Joshua's trying to stay away. Yep.
What is it now?
He knows.
It's nothing.
The reason why that plate's significant, those were only carrots left on that plate. Why that's important. Joshua said as a boy, it's the carrots I don't like. And now Clive's beginning his manhunt, I suppose. No, Clive's his older brother. And for about 18 years, he's basically thought that his little brother was dead. So, you know. I see the puppers. Woman, that dog is not the main attraction. I'm getting an angry message. It is for me. Yeah, her favorite... God This person just dog blocked me.
We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
This bitch!
Now feel good, boy.
Fucking hell. Okay, I gotta go this way. Wait, I forgot I have a map. And this map is shit. Wait. What is this? Does that say the jaw? Because I can't really tell. Huh? Now go bitch slap the dick that tried to walk through our puppy.
Close the road, and it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord
God.
Bunker is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Oh yeah, FYI, we kind of cut off Kupka's hands.
We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention.
But I mean, what do you expect to have happen when a guy with no sword comes at a guy with a big sword, so...
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities.
Woman, you're upset that... Hugo. You're upset that every person is alive. Unless everybody dies and the puppy survives, you're not happy. You're upset when Jill's still alive. We're both upset the mother's still alive. Me, I just want a good fight, so... Crap, what am I supposed to do again?
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
I'm upset Jill was... Well, you were pretty much practicing for some shit. That might as well be the same thing. Like, you didn't care if she was dead, you didn't care if she was alive. And or dying. Oh, God.
My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than
Yeah, this is Uncle Byron's attempts.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh,
I'll get back to you on that when I actually have an attempt to mark down for success or failure.
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Also, I'm pretty sure that the thing I need to do is in the actual settings at the main menu. Not sure I want to go back to the home screen of the PlayStation to get there. Actually, wait a minute. If I hit that... Do I have a settings option? PlayStation 5 with your voice. Yeah, that's supposed to be just to tell you, like, what your position is, K9, or like what you gotta do, who you gotta talk to. Explaining symbols to K9 101 is I try to navigate the PlayStation menus, because, good lord, this is difficult.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for.
Yeah, there's no safe answer to that either way, actually. No, she's... Well, okay, so she's a ward of the Northern Territories, a kingdom that's been defunct for quite a few years. And technically she's a princess. She's also Clive's love interest and was raised alongside him as a sort of sibling, kind of like Theon Greyjoy was for Robb and Jon and all them in Game of Thrones. Except you can guess which sibling didn't see her as an actual sibling.
Can I help you?
She's also the dominant of Shiva.
I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil.
Yeah, they're mostly useless.
Community, I believe, from old trading stock.
No, we're not taking it into that direction, Canada. Don't you dare.
The place and its people like the back of his hand.
Oh wait, no, she can't hear you. Ha! That works.
That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
And she okay, that wasn't her dad, that was a fucking priest that she stabbed. Now that I think about it, every time I play one of these games, I always end up on the wrong side of religion somehow. Woman, you go to a church, you refer to the main priest as Father. Like, Father, I have sinned, I must confess, yada, yada, yada. K9, you sack of shit. I see what you did in the comments.
Let's go and find out exactly what this photo knows.
You know that pops up on my TV screen, right?
Excuse me. Are you Furda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
Well, this is better than Canada's comment.
Trader of some renown.
And what business?
I could make the... You know what? I'm not going to make that comment. That's going to definitely get me canceled. You can't... Okay, washing basins since the 1800s. Technically, it's not 1800s. It's 800s. And yet it's been 1,500 years, too, which is the weird thing.
Trust him. Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Really? Okay. I'm surprised he hasn't made a comment about the shit we're doing. Oh, I didn't even realize I'd swapped. Okay, K9, can you not make it sound like that? And in Canada, what the hell, girl? No, you are all types of wrong, K9. No, technically she's questioning, because that's a question mark at the end of her statement. And don't you encourage him. See, this is why I keep you two separate for the most part. Also, where did Erica go? She popped up for like one Ooga Booga comment, then she literally left. And I'm not even exaggerating, that was her comment.
Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furda?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
Okay, Canada, honest question. You make that comment, but you've seen what my attempt at it looks like. Canada, you're sworn to secrecy. We do not talk about who that attempt involves. But yes, you're on the right line of thinking there. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think anybody can be that bad to stumble into that successfully, but, shit happens.
Is this the place?
Yes. It's one or the other. Take your pick, because you're not going to figure it out unless I...
So it was the young sprig
Yeah.
after all.
Yeah.
So
I got it
much
marked
for
on my
Rosina
calendar.
Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
Thank God only my audio is included.
To make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last.
You are a sellout, you know that, Canada?
Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
You're about as loyal as our mother in this game. Ah, God, now we gotta fucking deal with all these guys here in the desert. Fucking Christ.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
Yeah, true, true.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I got the chance to, but you know.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Okay, so, wait, do we have an entry for this guy? Because, like, who is this guy? Oh, Forge Master. I don't have Sid's once went by the name. Oh, great. Well, at least we got our man.
What do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we? Why, you...
Well, it's certainly blackmail going on here.
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
And there it is.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
So do we say that he looks like a Chad, a Chadley, or everyone's favorite, Johnny?
Seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5
He
years
kind
ago,
of does look like Johnny a little bit.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age?
I like how K9 just types Johnny, but doesn't even know which one we're talking about. Not Johnny Depp. Canada, you remember that one dude? Orangish reddish hair, huge crush on Tifa.
Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear.
Oh, the cocaine guy. Wow. I don't think Yuri Lowenthal's ever heard that character referred to in such a way before.
Did you call me?
Yes, K9.
A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Yeah, that'd be Yuri Lowenthal. Unless, of course, it's a female and they're voiced by Tara Strong, in which case that would also still be true. Yeah, so it's Yuri.
Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Delamil.
Okay, that's... Well, that's something. You're just gonna fucking drop that bombshell on me, alright. Yeah, way to just drop that on me, K9. I can't even be an asshole and just throw that out there because that'd be rude, and that's way too much. Yeah. Also, yeah. I kind of wish I was like you, Cannon. And I was out of the loop. I know everybody on YouTube's gonna be out of the loop when they see this. My nephew's gonna be like, "What the is my uncle listening to? Who's he talking to? What's going on?" But
We're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one.
no,
The soldiers guarding the mother crystal.
I'm not gonna acknowledge the comment I just saw pop up on my TV screen. It's still there for some reason.
Is that so? Well,
God damn it, woman.
Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Okay, if I squint. Woman, you find a way to think everybody looks like him.
The juiciest meat for greens. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
All I gotta ask, K9.
Well, I hope you gave as good as
Are
you
they sick? Did they fall? Are you plotting their murder?
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
So they possibly fell?
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is, in your free time, dig a hole in the backyard. All right, dig a nice deep hole, and then make sure they understand that if something happens, that's their escape route. I've been so busy talking to Kenan, I have no idea what the hell I'm even doing in this town.
You've heard, then? I've heard rumors. Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons.
I love how she's asking if K9 fell from heaven. And says, but he's totally Satan. K9 completely missing how that works.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Yes. And maybe a little bit because you like tormenting Shobu. Yeah, my nieces have a monopoly on that well before I ever met this son of a bitch. Also, who doesn't want to be the king of hell? Yo. Because I don't do good in the heat, and I'd much rather be freezing to death. Where am I supposed to go now? Like, oh, this motherfucker, like, seriously? Fellow quest, find Byron. God damn it. Okay. We lost her uncle. My question is, how's he somewhere in here, but I don't see him? Oh. You don't look like Byron.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm guessing an apology won't fix it.
Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Okay, screen share is ending because I didn't have any fucking viewers on that. Alright, every dude looks good in a suit. Just gotta find the right one. Yeah, I mean... Apparently, women don't think we look that different if we're all in a suit, but then it's rude if we try to make the same claim about anything else they wear. Or don't wear. Yeah, that is a double standard, but yeah, that's life. And really, who cares? You look good in it, you don't look good in it. It's all public personal opinion. Okay.
Suffice as a deposit.
Deposit?
By the sands. That
That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
Canada, every basic bitch does wear black leggings and Uggs. You also forgot every basic bitch also has a Starbucks iced coffee in their hands or some shit. I know, a Dunkin' Donuts latte or some crap in a Starbucks coffee. Also, what is Byron up to? Okay. It's Canada, it's either Starbucks or Tim's. Uggs are useless in Canada. Okay.
One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So somehow stealth operation turned into this.
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
Oh wow. The Californian's finally using his brain. It's only been like 28, 29 years or some shit.
What did you discover? That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just as you
I'm not going to comment on that because I don't even know how to make a comment on that. I don't, and I don't want to. Like I can figure like the second one, but like the first one, yeah, I'm not understanding that. And somehow I'm gonna have so many people confused with this dialogue right now. Oh my god. And because Canine and nobody else can hear this, because Canine's got his dogs barking.
If things turn sour,
of course.
Yeah, I just don't understand that. Like, even knowing what it means, it's like, but why though?
Let me treat you.
I believe I remember... Wait, what is this? Oh, Clive, read the paper. Oh, okay, Canine. Just because I can hear them isn't a problem. The problem would have been if, like, audio was included, and it's like, god damn it, now we have dogs barking. Yeah, it's fine. 2 seconds later, I'm just cussing out Canine because they're still barking. Where am I oh, whoops. I have gone the wrong way. I'm supposed to go this way? I'm supposed to... Wait. No, I am stupid. I've gone the completely wrong direction. Son of a bitch. No. First of all, the thing I'm thinking of right now, you understand, like, the Kool-Aid man, just glass filled with, you know, Kool-Aid, Canine? Yeah, imagine a woman made of glass filled up with that, like she's an hourglass. Like, literally, like, that'd be the sand. Yeah, like, that's where my brain goes. By that whole thing. Now, the Jell-O thing, that just makes me think of Some Like It Hot. I think Jack Lemmon had the line, like, it's like Jell-O on springs when describing Marilyn Monroe walking away. Ah, God. Old films are a strange thing. Didn't she what? Oh, yeah, she sent me, like, pictures and things she bought. She bought a Jurassic Park China set. Yeah, so because I am not allowed to spend on things that I do not need. End quote. So y'all know Jurassic Park, the scene with like it was a birthday gift. Yep. Okay. Yep. Your birthday week. Y'all know like the whole scene in Jurassic Park, the original, when they're kind of like having like their lunch, their dinner, or what have you. It's apparently like a replica of the dining like utensils, like the plates and things they had in that scene, complete with the actual like T-Rex skeleton like stenciled logo.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
I'm actually amazed Byron not being stealthy got us this far. And yes, Canada, we were talking about all the pictures sent for Vegas. And no, Kanan, I don't think you barking up that tree is going to work out so well, because that tree, I think, feels it's a bit above your standards.
You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
I'm sorry? Who are we buying from? Oh.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where.
Alright, K9, this is looking problematic.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Aw, you want to kill me? Ooh, that's an instant kill. If I can just like line you up, that works out so well. Yeah, I finally equipped Titan for his bounty, and oh my god, is it nice.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
Yeah, you're down. Oh, buddy. Yeah, you need to stop. And now you all can burn. Oh, more of them. They have chocobos? Okay, so now we gotta wait for the canine to come back.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling.
None of it.
You didn't have more of an...
Apologies. Canine just came back.
That's for the best. How long have you been watching? Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected
when I...
so venerable to
No, that new move references to me, because I did a thing she hadn't seen before.
one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
We're lucky I'm paying attention now. Once we're out of this little town, I'm pretty sure it's going to pick up, and oh dear lord.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
This is what happens when I'm like a half an hour late to stream. No. Like, right now it is kind of dull, because, like, we were expecting to get someplace, and we're still here with Uncle Byron doing this bullshit.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same.
I'm assuming she would say she's gone full spiral or something, I don't know.
To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here.
One of these days, Uncle Byron's going to get that axe out, and he's going to take someone's head off. I mean, he almost took ours. You know, Byron's is an axe, ours is a sword.
Friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please,
I mean, to be fair, the first time we met the man was, what, yesterday? Day before? He fucking draws his axe, threatens to take our head, and then we had to reenact a scene from our childhood just to get him to play along. And then we made a grown man cry. So that was fun. Hoping that's a message meant for the hideaway.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Okay, well, while the two lovebirds are in the Twitch chat going at it, can we get back to Drake's Fang?
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
In the words of Granny from Ice Age K9, if they kiss, I'm gonna puke.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Oh, for fuck's sakes, why is there a quest here? God damn it, you bastards.
Lights and buds! Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Yep, red main quest, green side quest.
The baths are closed. Leave me be.
Why are the baths closed?
You are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
Yeah, Canada needs this to relax, calm down, see the pup. As Sheik says, the puppers, I don't know why people start calling them puppers or doggos.
I can't go and investigate for fear of my
Humans are
customers
weird.
thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Doznoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far.
And now the big question, can we finish this?
Sulfur will guide you the rest of the way.
I'm helping him. Jesus.
From an ignoble end in a debtor's prison.
See, I know puppers is the baby version of a doggo. What I'm asking is, why the fuck did humans decide to call them puppers and doggo instead of just puppy and a dog? Are you fucking kidding? God damn it. Okay, so that quest takes me there, and about the mid-2010s, what are we called? You know, it's a good thing I read ahead. Almost said that one out loud.
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I think about weirdly naming things. Yeah, we do.
Neither would
I mean, who decides that they want to call themselves Canine Moth 9292.5? I mean, damn.
My mind was elsewhere. I'm Saver, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resource.
Okay, I gotta ask the question about that does a question to that one. Canada? The fuck is Pum? See, I'm not the only one thinking it. I'm not the only person questioning it. And this is the portion of the playthrough where we just kind of ignore what's being said in side quests, because, you know.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
If it helps, in high school we called like a water fountain a water fountain. The kids from like 2 towns over called them bubblers. And we had no idea what the hell they were talking about. So, Pum could be a Canadian thing.
I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
Yes, canine bubblers. I was thinking like the things they would have in like an office building or some shit, you know, big like water tanks. But no, bubblers is apparently what they called them.
And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of...
See, that makes even less sense. Unless you're talking about like the big ones. Like they have like a little nozzle at the bottom.
There's only one way we'll be solving Lupor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in
Okay.
I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living.
Pum equals vulgar slang. Did you just make me say that on stream and I didn't even realize it?
Two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan.
Son of a bitch, I've been had.
I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher.
Well, if it's a Canadian thing, nobody's going to understand what I'm saying. Unless it's a Canadian thing, no one's going to understand what I'm saying. I mean, how big am I in Canada? I think you'd read it out loud. Woman, I'm reading this. What did you think I was going to do? No, just get your Irish accent back. Go fuck yourself. That ain't happening.
I better get to it.
The Irish accent is not coming back out.
Welcome, sir. What can
It's
I
not
do
coming back.
A question, if you don't
It is
mind.
dead and it's staying dead.
I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it?
They open with vulgar and slang. It should have been a...
It's got a hold of the edge.
Yeah, no. You gave me the 2 words, equals, and then in parentheses, vulgar, comma, slang. I stopped after that bit.
And I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
I blast Mrs. Brown. Yeah, if you play that shit, I swear to God, there will be problems, Canine. Okay, where am I fucking going? Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Wait, I'm supposed to speak with the townspeople. What?
Lubor was true to his word.
Son of a bitch. Okay, so somewhere in here is going to be what I'm looking for. Yeah, which is part of the problem. Fortunately, when I get close to a target, the icon will be over their head. Oh. Well, I'll find loot. Goblin coin. Thank God that wasn't heard by anybody. No, see, the problem, K9, is that you said it at all.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Canada, think of the one thing women complain men can never find.
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you...
And in his words, so it's like a woman pointing at that. Yes.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending it as fast as you make it.
My life is like a sitcom.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck
I can't tell if you're laughing or you're about to start crying.
than I did.
Going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
So California's in love with Canada.
A man on the inside of the Fang has
I just need to
failed
be
report for several
praying
days.
now that we don't have a Floridian join us.
Lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well,
We already took the man's hands. Like, how much trouble can he be? Speaking of which, why didn't Cid just get healed by Rama if Eikons heal their injuries back? But, you know.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Okay, so, like, here's the big problem. Dominants turn into Eikons. Eikons get injured, they heal. Like, we cut off Garuda's claw, cut Garuda's face open. Bitch fucking healed almost immediately after. Hell, as a Ifrit, we've lost literally our shoulder, our side, our entirety of the right arm. And we grew that bitch back. Bone, muscle, flesh, tendons, tissues. Like, quick. I guess, yeah. Except there's no, quote, nape of the neck to cut the head off and kill him. Okay, so we're gonna do this.
That explains the heat.
Why is it always these fuckers? Oh wow, that charged up quick. And that immediately got taken the fuck out. No. Yep. Would this work? Huh, that did work. Yeah, bombs are not my favorite enemies of Final Fantasy, but they're better than the alternatives. What? Oh, great. Old Faithful. I didn't realize we're at Yellowstone now. Nine times if I have to lock on, but you know. Nope. Although Shiva has popped up quite a few times in here since Jill turns into Shiva. Come on. Hit me. Hit me! I love Heat Wave. It's such a good move. Have I hit level 31 yet? I've hit level 31.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the bath.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this then, just so I can speed that up.
This is no good. Is it true what I'm hearing?
Okay, so now we'll talk to you, get your quest handed in.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp.
Alright, goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. So long. Farewell. There goes our mutt.
Didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy, and they do his shoulder in.
Alright, K9. Have a good one.
Started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something.
So I've kind of missed what was being spoken of right here.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test.
If this is really just going to be like talk to 15 people,
Someone I could turn to.
I am probably going to skip that.
A favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Unless we somehow helped him solve his quest? Good lord, we have to go all the way back there? I mean, it's not bad, but that's still a bit of a hike.
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
This begs the question, would you believe anybody when they say a bunch of flaming skull heads or why they almost became a pauper?
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something due to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Alright, that's another quest down. Jesus, we gotta go all the way over there. Well, at least it'll be quick. Alright, so we'll go and then let it yeah. We will go over there. We will hand this in. Why does he cat call a chicken? I have no idea. Also, why is Byron and why is the dog faster than us? Yeah, I kind of had a bit of a tongue twister, I guess. Kind of tried to say sentence didn't really compute, so baby babble it was. Which I kind of find ironic since I never could baby babble any of my nieces when they were little.
Thanks, Cal.
Like, they'd babble and I would just sit there and be like, uh-huh, yep, I totally get it.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's
That's
cheap,
clever.
then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now.
Yeah, I guess that's that then.
I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just...
Good lord. Good fucking lord. I gotta go all the way back to the... Well, at least it's not too far a run.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Just cut this down to seconds, not minutes. Okay, so we'll do this quest, and then, thank God, we'll finally be done with that, and we can move on with our lives. I feel like we've spent the entirety of our time here. I know it's an exaggeration, but still, like, it feels like it. Also, come to think of it, let me just fix something real quick. There we go. Don't have to worry about being stuck in a party and somebody trying to join in.
Needed to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Hanging lanterns.
Well,
I mean, if you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep.
We should get going soon.
I'm just gonna wrap this quest line up. Because honestly, we spent a little too much time here. This climb just randomly jumps.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Alright, so Canada's gonna go to sleep. K9 has gotten off for the night. And while we can make for Drake's Fang, like, it's already past midnight, even if it hasn't been nearly as long a stream as I would like.
take a sniff, good sir.
Yeah, this is probably the slowest part of this playthrough for me, so...
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that? You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching, that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule
You know,
one in any
for a
business,
smug bastard, he's actually
know your
pretty
customers.
creative.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
And there's the genius of it.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
Yeah, so what's my compensation for that?
Test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Oh shoot, we have 1,000. Okay. Actually I have 1,300, so that's... Oddly enough, that's actually perfect. I don't have enough yet to get Earthen Fury, that's fine. Judgment Bolt, definitely don't have enough for that. Just below enough for Aerial Blast. Not nearly enough to get Flames of Rebirth upgraded. I could probably master Scarlet Cyclone, which could be really nice. Rising Flames, of course, is... Damn, it's pathetic, let's be honest. I want to increase my limit break gauge. I could also master Ignition, which, you know... be interesting, but let's get the limit break upgrade. So... Okay, so Master will get us a 3rd gauge. Okay. Will-O-Wisp might be nice, I suppose, in the future. I kind of want to use Ignition. I've seen people use it against a bunch of hordes, and it's interesting. Now, I have not seen people use it further than I'm in the game, so, you know, still not spoiled, but could be interesting.
Yes, they're quite sweet.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots!
Part of me's kind of concerned that I'd end up starting this off one way, going another route, and then being left with, like, you know, too little to do next time, too much to do next time. Like, you know, it's a balancing act. I wish I could kind of, like, preview that. Yeah, sell the platinum sword.
Anything else I can take off your hands? Thank you kindly. Anything else I can take off your hands?
Oh. Oh, I'm curious about that. I kind of want to use it, but it requires precision dodge, and I'm not exactly known for my skills with that. Let's hit this. Yep. All useless things. There we go.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Yeah, I kind of forgot they were here. Gonna be honest. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get up to here. Yeah, so through there, and that should lead us towards Drake's Fang. Which, yeah, that definitely has to be in the mountain. So, yeah. I don't know why I extended that in the first place. We got 4 icons. We'll see what's what later on. About 120 something yards. I mean, that's not bad. Man, that'll be it until tomorrow night's stream, where hopefully we can get through the Titan fights. I mean, come on. We know Hugo's going to be there. We know that we're going to have to fight this guy again. He's not dead. We didn't see a body. And as Joshua's shown us, until we see a body, nobody's dead. So, my money's on Titan boss fight. Take out the crystal. And see what happens after. Sounds like a plan to me.